Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama! We're back!
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves. In any case, please, come this way.
What do you see? Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered, so that is all my power allows me to discern.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Ah, thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutara after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then. Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Dizzy. It's like I'm returning to the moon.
Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
I sense the moon's power within you.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require?
Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on...
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh, give me your hand. Back to Earth. My thanks.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Significantly. The moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark. It is harmless, and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
Llama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Llama also saw the past by using the Moon Marrow. Why didn't she see that?
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me. Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort.
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's Marrow inside you then?
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess? You do not wish to become one?
That's not really the problem here. Oh, anyway, never mind this becoming a...
I do not desire...
Huh?
Nor does it desire...
And what is it?
When I came into contact with its power, I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess.
Guess it's stuck with me for...
You sure that's gonna be okay? Glauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here. That's...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all.
That seems to...
Huh?
My colleagues used to mention someone. Back when I was still with the... He hailed from Conria, gaining a...
Conria? Well, we don't know...
I only know what others called him. The Huh. There was that...
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that...
Huh? If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long, but when I asked my colleagues were...
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that...
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just... too much...
I felt the same. But as I said, my prologue...
Oh.
Either way, following his depart, the present phenomenon may have inherited this...
Oh, to think that we're up against one of the infam... That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then, and even then... He's...
Oh? What did you just say?
That's your... ex-colleague? Did you just... laugh?
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or...
No. I simply imagine...
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy...
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail. Perhaps something restricts him.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me, give me your hand. And ready.
Where?
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place!
What?
Hey!
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time, but Ether found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs.
All right.
Well...
Will you need my help? I could help you conceal them.
You could? Oh,
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. Like this.
ooh!
Can you sense it? You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably... Are you always here, Columbina? It's kinda dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
I dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah! The Frost Moon Scions have changed.
I will consent.
She seems kinda tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news... But if this Rarier is as you describe...
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone... Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by killing those we... As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Notcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the Moon Goddess. Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to the Moon Goddess.
This scenery is wonderful.
Come, children.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a one. Follow the wind.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level. Exceeds...
Doesn't matter if he's the You were there when we fired it, right? If that is true, but the cannon only worked well. We'll just get enough to go grab... You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern.
See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which will be shipping more than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a
You sure have been.
Of course! This is good. Sure.
I know.
Oh, right. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon?
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him?
Yeah. It's still new. I'll send it.
Oh, he seemed like...
The data concurs. His character has also received commendation. Most would...
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Hey! What do you... Either way, I'm not clued in on the detail.
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Inefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of...
All right. Whoop.
Time to go.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting... Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from us.
Ah! Never!
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Before we start, shall we see if we've... Indeed. Quicker than... Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in.
But how are we supposed to...
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed? So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culp.
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, and there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been— Yes.
Then we've got to find—
Steady now.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is... I'll have you know that this is top secret.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you...
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just poke... Hey! Why you laugh?
Oh, I was just imagining how, setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunted.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll...
You're welcome.
Hey! Whoa! The fog's really rough. Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see! Monsters!
One with nature.
Let the world collide!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us. A fight took place here. Did Flint's leave these marks?
Wind strategy.
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? Right. Is that...
How shall the Savior
Into the wind! Clouds high. The birds come!
Illusion shattered!
Shower me with praise!
Time to go.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
Operissos. Sì, Oreos. Yamaluni fatti si forampo kalun. Il mio cielo illuminato sinistro. Semmi che stun.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
Tutto mi mettorai desmerte.
You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous... Either way, it seems I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though. Ah. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. They alone have the ability to... They usually don't pay my whereabouts.
You mean...
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged it.
It must belong to a Ratnik.
Guess it's not surprising how they found...
Were he to use it, that...
Ah.
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirt. You might not be familiar. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. He worked so hard.
Oh.
But every year, in truth, everyone had nothing the higher-ups would think, whereas his subordinates would think. So he waited. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason.
Oh.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Strike a pose!
The wind knows me.
Let my make echoing song! May I present?
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
There is no escape!
Take them. I have no need.
Time to go. Time to go. Yeah.
I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm...
Yeah.
Since you two can enter...
Oh? And...
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistant.
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, no. But considering that Nefer from the...
We'll do our part too. All right. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, but we still know Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, I calculated that you would have already entered. So I chose a spot as I thought.
The perks of being...
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all. Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous...
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find... Oh, the longer we're stuck here... You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery.
No, that's not right. Paimon, remember, it doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means... But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence.
The Soci you met could have been Rerir and...
That's right! If only there were some way to prove it.
You mean...
We had a short chat with him.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. We're investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major...
Soci. Oh. You know what? Forget it. I'm sure...
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Soci you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked. right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt my colleagues have never failed to live up to...
Well...
That would be good, yes.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In... and out.
I suppose we could all take... Had you already sensed the unique power within my... I see. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaked.
Yeah. Hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by...
All right. I suppose Your deductions have been quite correct. You know humans well. But some things that humans would consider...
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance. But they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was.
I once turned my heart toward humanity. And thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all... Perhaps I was moved by their valor. But I was freshly awoken. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well... Well, I believe it. Besides, nonetheless. Tomorrow I shall go and check our wreck.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Can you even go back there right now?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier, now that we know you better.
I didn't take you. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Paimon's lips are sealed.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? This is so confusing! It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the boss? Do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the... Who'd have guessed people like you would come
This is a matter of
Oh, don't I now? How but if they don't? then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right. I suppose that's the only way.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like it.
Come on,
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he...
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain. So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late night. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates. News, everyone started throwing out the name, and amidst it all, Flintz's name started.
So, did Flint's make his...
And that's where Yehoda, while everyone was
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, Pa.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left.
Might he intend to come back and...
Well, he's out of harm's way.
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is...
All right, then. Yehoda, let's have this discussion over at my...
Time to go.
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from...
Is he gonna be okay? And
earlier, he said that the fragment had gone.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have...
If I were him, I would have simply turned my...
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy.
Maybe, 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to...
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo were packed. Oh, why don't we find a few of the...
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of it.
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the... Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt can...
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got
a feeling we all...
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites.
Works for me. Enough and I will take our workshop assist.
The Curatorium will handle...
And we Frostmoon Scions
Paimon didn't think she'd...
Never mind you.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragment.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now.
Gotcha!
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, You know where we're going next, right?
Shower me with praise!
No one's guarding this place, just like he's...
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this?
Difficult, yes. But to expose the true intentions of this room...
Hope we don't land on our heads, then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself! This is a graveyard, right, Flint's?
Many strange things happen here. But
that file really did... Hey! Come out!
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given hints?
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Okay then. Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
What?
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look...
Wait. I've noticed some. And look.
They'd be detected, but would go in...
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes. And while Kuvaki can
Paimon kinda get...
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the...
Was there a gap between him?
There was. I needed leaving him more than enough time to...
It all makes sense. And all that just for the It begs the question. What... That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town, and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rare's doing. But
no time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might...
What should we do?
Let's go to the cannon's target site. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
So, but will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the Wild Hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then?
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing. I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Rarir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility, high. If they view the cannon as Nasha, it will face strong resistance.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a... Oh, you're back. The Traveler won't make it back in time.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target?
Assessing risk level.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you...
It's you, Rixa. I believe...
I do, yes. But why are you here?
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they need...
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town, but you chose to leave the island. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life. I seek to redress this injustice. Please, have faith in our...
Thank you, my lady.
Then come. I need you to...
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right
Huh?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves. Something was off about you. You're actually some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time to teach you a lesson. Leave this to us, Moonchanter. Go.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enougha, give her a crankake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs. But in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god. But so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Let's go, Enougha. This way up.
combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again. Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers. Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it. Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers. Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again. Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers. Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again. Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as mora, screws, gears, minerals, toys, gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers. Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry! What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there!
Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
What are you doing here? Ready? Yeah! Ding dong water bomb!
Preparing for dust up. Insulation chamber deployed.
Come on! Yeah! Rush attack!
Defensive mode engaged. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode. Annihilation mode.
Easy peasy. What made you think? This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete.
Alright.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, iti ipotutos. Necritus necrus baptusi, que omnes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur misuricum, topirtu aethion veratum.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish. Torpid. I can barely muster.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
Pitifully. Granddaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly in you. Matter not. Does anything in this world. You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just... get chaotic!
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina! I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now?
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his but we still don't know what his aims are.
After you left,
That means it's safe out there for now.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss... When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in...
No.
I see.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it?
In that case, Miss Columbina...
Go now, all of you. Do not worry. My strength still isn't returning. It seems my...
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form. While we...
It seems we have done something akin to releasing... I'm sorry.
I'm on nose...
He said that this world means nothing to him, so if his objective had been revenge...
Is there, still... Just kidding, just kidding.
So my cannon, my pride and...
That's right! And it's still...
Flint's, we'll need you to attend...
My thanks.
Had you been willing to show yourself...
But, I suppose...
You mean, you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who did...
Well... There's a certain gentleman... Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course. Slowly, I have achieved too little. Perhaps his end was tragic. Every shadow born of the light.
Oh, poor...
I've heard that one too. Is that... Well, you're right. But we will pursue him to... It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life. Only to grant them...
Oh, what are you two talking about? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not Lightbearer. With your blood, even as we hurry on, brood until it closes its... Thank you for everything.
Time to go.
Hey, it's Lanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Was it not you who recommended?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way.
The float, however...
However?
Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear, now that he has donned a shape and form. But that power of his plays hope. I cannot say if that perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation. Well, Zandrone's daily routine. Well then. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I could not gain any insight into now that he has done. But that power of his plays hope. I cannot say if that perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to. That is where the answer.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right you are. I forgot to introduce... The name's Varka.